Hi, this is Tyler.
That's Josh.
We're in a band called 21 Pilots, and you're watching the AU Review. Yeah, we were talking at South by Southwest, and I remember then it was kind of just like, oh, I hope someday we can make it over there, and here we are, and it feels good. We did one show with them the other day, and then we had a day off yesterday, and coming back from holidays and a 3-week break, we were it was good.
A little rusty, perhaps.
Yeah, and but I feel a little bit better because talking to the other bands, they kind of experienced the same thing. So at least we weren't the only ones. But then watching them both perform, it was very cool, and it's Paramore is they're such a great live band and cool people too. It's cool to now watch them and be like, those are our friends up there, and they're just great performers and entertainers and musicians, and it's cool. I love it.
I imagine there's a bit of production behind them as well.
Yeah. Their lighting and production's amazing, and but we're happy with our curtain.
Yeah,
we like it.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, no, you do.
It's your first trip to Australia, but I mean that was going to lead me to my next question. That's when you see production like that, does it give you ideas about things that you'd like to do and things that you'd like to kind of do in your show one day?
You always start to dream up what you want your show to look like. And we're very much a band that thinks about the live show, down to when we're writing songs, we're thinking about what those songs are going to look like and sound like live. And as far as all of the standard things like lights and strobes and confetti and when a curtain drops and reveals someone and you see their silhouette, and I mean nothing's really new. But there's a combination of something out there that you have to believe hasn't been done before, and when it comes to a live show and production, we really get excited about what we want our show to look like, and it's cool for us to be able to play with other bands like Paramore that have their look dialed in for us to really learn from them and see what it is that they're doing, what works for them, and maybe draw a few bits of inspiration. So.
While you're in Australia, I think it was mentioned in an interview recently that you are working on a little bit of new material since you did have a bit of time off, especially. Are you playing anything new on the road, or you're just giving a taste of your latest record?
Well, it's tough because as much as we've been living with these songs for a while now, we're realizing that we're still at a point of discovery for most of the audiences we're playing in front of, especially as an opener, first of 3. And to have the most confidence and try to, well, first off, we only have a certain amount of time, so you got to know exactly how long that set is, and you have to kind of know that set front and back to show that in front of a bunch of people who kind of maybe don't know who you are. We've been playing a lot of those same songs and just believing that it's new to those people out there, because it's something we've been doing for a while. But all that to say, this is the first time we've ever been in Australia. We hope to come back, and the future, we're always looking towards that, and we have some cool ideas that we want to do live.
Well, now that you've kind of ticked it off the list, you'll be back again before too long, I'm sure.
Well, Josh was talking about earlier that he said that, Australia was kind of like this Hollywood thing where you only saw it. For us, you only saw it either on TV or in movies or whatever, and to actually go and experience it, and you realize, oh, it's not just a fake hoax that they've been telling us on TV. It's actually as awesome as it's being depicted. And I was just saying, traveling is not my favorite thing, but if I were to ever be fortunate enough to take a vacation or even buy a house, or anyway, I just really enjoy this country and the weather and the people and everything about it. So
it's worth the 15+ hour flight to get here.
As long as you can sleep, it goes by pretty quick.
And it's a little warmer than home at the moment.
Right now, okay, so we do Fahrenheit, you guys do Celsius. So I did my research before I came over here, we're in our home city in Ohio. When we left, the day we left, it was Celsius negative 18 degrees Celsius in our hometown. So when I say -2 in Fahrenheit, you're like, okay, that sucks, but that's not that bad. But then when I convert it for you, then that's when your mind's blown.
That's exactly right.
So I can't believe I'm wearing a T-shirt right now, honestly. And even inside, you can't even wear T-shirts where I'm from right now.
And we just had Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the year ahead. What's in store for you in 2014?
More traveling, more. We're gonna be in Australia for much of this month, and then next month in February we're gonna be doing our own headline run in Europe and kind of revisiting some places we've been there for the first time and kind of coming back like we would like to do here. And then we go back home and we do a spring run, and then summer starts for us, and that's kind of when festivals start to happen, and those are our favorite shows. We love festivals. The music festival is a phenomenon that I hope never goes away. It's truly one of my favorite things. And then as this year comes to a close, which is crazy to think about because it's the beginning, we're really kind of like, we don't know what's going to happen. Either we might continue touring behind this album, or maybe there will be a moment where there's a lull and we have a lot of content that we want to go into the second album. We've already been conceptualizing what that would sound like and look like and everything, and so that's how much of this year we have scheduled.